following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Stamford, Connecticut, Danny Zakleski.
Nick Joseph, Jeremy Borash, ringside, and JB, we've seen this young expiring superstar in the past.
We certainly have, but we have not seen this one.
Ooh.
Bailey Humphrey about to make her way to the ring. This is her debut inside a WWE ring right here on LFG.
And her opponent from Chandler, Arizona, Bailey Humphrey.
The definition, Jeremy, of power.
This is one of the few occasions where TV doesn't do her justice for how big and powerful she's built.
The Undertaker has had big plans for Bailey Humphrey, and with good reason. Take a look at her now. We're witnessing history, her very first time stepping in to a WWE ring here on LFG, and the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels laid it all out. This is an opportunity to prove yourself, and no better place than right here, right now.
I almost look at Danny and you see the way she's breathing, the nerves may be settling in right now, but you take a look at Humphrey and there is not an ounce of doubt in her eyes.
She throws cheerleaders. She's the one who catches them. Danny Zakleski, a former Tennessee Titans cheerleader.
I think Danny's going to have to figure out a different way.
It's not going to go from the lockup, that's for sure.
Come on, you done yet?
You mentioned first match, WWE ring for Humphrey. Do you imagine there's any sort of butterflies? I know how she's looking right now. I know what we're seeing when we stare into her eyes, but you got to imagine there's some sort of nerves.
Well, absolutely. Not only stepping into the ring, just hitting a brick wall. Danny Zakleski not even budging. Bailey Humphrey, but also remember, Vic, this is an opportunity right now for Bailey Humphrey to make a statement, not only for the LFG audience, but for the fact that she's in front of a crowd for the very first time, in front of Mickie James and the Undertaker standing by backstage watching this matchup.
She's scrappy. I like that about Danny. She's scrappy.
Team captain Penn State for cheerleading has the leadership qualities that someone like a Mickie James would be looking for.
Well, there's no doubt about it. Those leadership qualities are so important, not only in and out of the ring, but certainly how you carry yourself in and around this world. And as we've seen before, Danny Zakleski's a fighter, very, very early in, 6 months into her career here at WWE and already making a name for herself.
Should mention she's fighting for Team Mickie James. It'll be interesting, though, to see how much she has grown inside the ring. As we mentioned, we've seen her before here in the past on LFG.
Well, that's the great thing about LFG. We're seeing the progression week by week, day after day. You're seeing these stars grow before our very own eyes. A journey put forth by Shawn Michaels and Triple H and The Undertaker, Mickie James, Bully Ray, Booker T. Your legends teaching these future greats the path to greatness.
Another takedown, and if we were awarding points on style, Danny would be far ahead. And, you know, I start to think of NXT superstars such as Sol Ruca, Kalani Jordan, very similar style as Danny. Would you agree with that or disagree? Different sports, obviously, but I'm talking about style in the ring.
Well, it's that style that we've seen so successful for those athletes you just mentioned. And Danny Zakleski's right in line there, and you can bet you're going to see her as a future great here in this industry. Bailey now.
Devastating backbreaker followed by the splash into the cover and a near fall. When we talk about Humphrey, when she signed initially, took social media by storm all around the world when she announced that she was coming from Baylor, where, by the way, she teamed with current NXT superstar Danny Palmer to arrive here in NXT and is right now ragdolling the competition.
Well, that's the size, that's the strength, and you can bet the Undertaker stepping by backstage very pleased with what he's seen so far because those are the specific instructions he is given.
Oh, there you
People
go.
are with it.
There you
Okay.
go.
I want to play off what you just said too, JB, because Humphrey is leaning on someone like The Undertaker. What really has stood out about Humphrey that you've heard?
It's the persona. It's her whole approach. It's her level of training, her dedication, her athleticism. It all shines through. And as we're seeing this journey unfold before our very own eyes here on LFG, you're going to spend this week after week seeing the progression as it unfolds right here on LFG.
And for someone like yourself who's been around the business for so many decades. It just has to be mind-boggling to you that some of these athletes are coming in like Humphrey, first match ever, and putting on this sort of fight in this matchup.
Well, that's the thing you see week after week, athlete after athlete that comes through the Performance Center. The level of training, the level of instruction is world-class here. As we're seeing, Danny Sikelski, some of these athletes are just taking to this like fish to water. It's unbelievable to see.
You can say that again, but a fish out of water goes jumping into the top rope, high wrist, big splash, cover. Not enough. Humphrey able to power out, and right now we're gonna learn a lot about these two athletes because they are in the deep, deep water of this matchup.
Look at Bailey. Look at Bailey Humphrey.
That's a mean looking face right there.
Well, you talked about
right
flying
there.
before.
Right
now,
there.
trying
She
to
called
crush the cranium.
Crushing the skull. Crushing the skull of Danny Sikelski. Bailey Humphrey victorious here on LFG.
Here is your winner by submission, Bailey Humphrey.
I thought they both represented themselves really well.
I thought they did really, really well.
Yeah.
They kept a good pace, especially for Bailey's first match in front of an audience,
Yes.
too.
I would have taken that match for my first over my own.
Scary power. Not only did you see it with the physique, the incredible physical ability of Bailey, but you saw it in her eyes. You saw that look of determination. Bailey Humphrey victorious. She's 1-0 in the WWE. Congratulations, Bailey Humphrey.
Go find these kids. Excellent. Yeah. Oh my goodness, great.
That looks scary.
Huh? You
looks
do look
scary.
scary. And it like your facials are so on point
Okay.
to what you're doing. That's actually the harder part sometimes than learning moves and stuff like that is learning how to express your face. You guys did exactly what you were supposed to do. How did it feel?
Awesome. That
Yeah?
was so much fun.
I mean, that ain't even a scratch on the surface of what you can do.
Okay.
I mean, you are so unique and so different.
I wanted to make him proud, and I think I did. And so that meant a lot to me because he's someone I've looked up to in the WWE. And so just for him to say, like, as the first match, that was awesome. And he complimented things I didn't even think about, such as my facials or, you know, certain other things. So it was a lot of fun, and it was awesome.
Great job.
Thank you.
Man, I'm
Appreciate
proud of
it.
you.
Thank you.
So proud of you.
Thank you. I'm meant to be in this ring. I am.